And then we've got Heretic. So we've both now seen Heretic, starring Hugh Grant. I love this. I thought this was great. I thought this was a really interesting movie. Different kind of horror for us in terms of we've seen a lot of blood and guts and squashing and stuff lately. This has very little of that really until the last kind of 15, 20 minutes or so. This is more psychological kind of cat and mouse game. I think it's got some incredibly intelligent writing in it, and there are some scenes in this which just made the hair on the back of my arms stand up. Hugh Grant is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal in this. What do you think of it, James?
Absolutely loved it, man. I thought it was fantastic. I think it's a film that really keeps you guessing. I think you just feel the tension of it. Like it's obviously it follows these two Mormon girls who kind of go house to house, like trying to convert people, and this man tries to like challenge that. So like there's some really amazing kind of arguments that he makes in terms of like there's particularly one part that both of us have talked about behind the scenes. It's like an analogy using like board games, using Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly.
Of like all the different religions and stuff. And I just thought that was like oh wow. And then one of the characters retorts to that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I suppose you're right. So like I thought it was really fun, just so sharply written. There's a lot of surprises in it, I thought, in terms of like we won't do spoilers here, but like who the lead kind of character of the film is kind of shifts at a certain point. I thought that was great. Hugh Grant is just phenomenal. Like he's charming but like sinister at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really hard thing to nail for people. So for actors. So yeah, I thought this was great. Like I didn't know where it was gonna go throughout it, and as it kept going, I was like, oh, interesting. And then it kind of moves away from that and back towards another thing. And yeah, it's a real windy kind of roller coaster, this one. So it's I thought it was great.
If you like your religious horror, so if you like to be challenged and think about kind of the backgrounds of religion and why we believe what we believe and stuff, I think this is a really clever film. I think it poses a lot of interesting questions, and it never really weighs down one side of the belief system. Do you know what I mean? Saying you shouldn't or you should believe. It just keeps posing question after question, which make you kind of think, which I thought was really interesting. And there's a Jar Jar Binks reference in it, which totally threw me.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Very, very charming lead actresses, I think, in it as well. I thought they were both put in very great performances. But yeah, just keeps you guessing the whole way through. I thought it was really edge of your seat stuff.
So that's Heretic. I think both me and James would recommend you check this out at the cinemas or when it comes out on DVD.